Hello, how you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day today. So today we're gonna get into some, Sunday morning music, talk music, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, announcements music. I don't know the names people call it nowadays. But we're just gonna get into some of that, and I'm gonna talk about how that is kind of created, and how do you kind of interpret it, kind of have your own style of it. So that's what we're gonna get into today. So without further ado, let's type into it. So what is talk music, or Sunday, whatever you want to call it? You know why you're here. So basically, that's just like kind of like light music. It kind of reminds me a little bit, just a little bit of like cocktail music. Just background music really what it is. It gives you the freedom to really play whatever you want. You're not really playing a particular song, not a particular melody. You're not even staying in a particular key, to be honest with you. It's just kind of just light music behind who's ever's talking, doing announcements, whatever. Or, the preacher just got up, he's doing his sermon, or, whatever the case may be. That's the type of music you would play. So it's, it's kind of light, something like that. you know so basically, how am I coming up with these? How am I coming up with these melodies on the spot? How am I coming up with these changes on the spot? So there's going to be a few things that you really need to know in order to really actually tap into this music. Number one, you're really going to need to know your scales, man. You need to know if I'm in the key of D flat, right? You need to know all those triads. You need to know all these, right? I kind of played that last half diminished wrong, something like that. But you need to know all those triads. You need to know all your inversions, right? You need to know all that. And the next thing you're gonna need to know is you need to have. You don't need to be an advanced at this. You probably don't even need to really be intermediate. You kind of just need to be past beginner of knowing harmony. You need to know what notes work together, what chords work together. If I play an E, I immediately need to have like five different chords I know that can go with E, right? So if I play an E, I can play. If I have my E on the top, I can play C major chord, right? I can play B flat, right? Something like that. I can play this right here. I can play this. I can play this. I can play this. There's a lot of different. The point is, there's like a million different ones, but you need to know which ones to choose on the spot, right? So there's like two things you need to know. You need to know, your chords and whatever key you're gonna be in, and you just need to have some sort of idea of harmony. So basically, I'm not gonna go over really either of those in this video. If you already know these things, I'm just gonna kind of give you my mindset just for the sake of this video, and just tell you kind of what I'm thinking, or tell you what I'm really thinking, to myself in this video. So we're just gonna dive right into it. So I'm gonna be in the key of D flat. Just fixing my chair here. I'm gonna be in the key of D flat, and let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So most times, if I'm starting to off music, I'll start off with something like this, right? Right? This is like a typical classic gospel move right here, right? It's kind of like an E half diminished, but you're kind of starting on the A, right? You can do that. So what is that? What am I doing? So right now, I'm really not really doing anything too hard in particular. I'm just really just going through all the chords and all the scales I know in the key of D flat, right? I go to the I'm at the three. I just went to the six, right? To the two, and I'm gonna walk it back up to the four, right? So something like that. So you can literally just walk it all the way down, right? Walk it all the way down the scale. So if I do this, and I can just walk it all the way down to the one, and from the one I can walk it down to the four. Something like that, right? All right, all the way down to the 3 actually. That's a nice way to. That's a nice place to sit on. So already, you really don't need to know that much, right? I'm at the 5, and a lot of things. One thing to add, typically when I hear a lot of organists or pianists playing talk music, I don't really see them really touch the 1, right? Right. So they might do something like this. They might do a version of the 1, right? So you have the 1 with the flat 7, right? Like a 1 dominant 7, but you have the flat 7. Or you have this right here, or you have this right here. So they'll do a lot of different versions of the 1, but they won't exactly just go home, right? Unless, unless it's time to go home. But, right? Just this simple, right? Right? So you don't really already have to do that much. I'm just going down the D major scale, D flat major scale. So yeah, here we are. Here's like the first kind of outside change right here, right? F sharp minor. So that obviously based off this type of chord, right? That's E flat half diminished, right? F sharp minor. So that's a nice place to kind of bounce around. Because at this F sharp minor, you can really go a lot of different places. You can go, right? So right there. Something like that, right? Back at the 3. I really love to sit at the 3 a lot, right? I might do this, right? Flat 3 chord. So this is really a C major chord, right? And I have the sharp 9. Sorry, flat 9. Right? Going to the 2. Wait, messed that up. You can even go back to the 3 right there. So yeah, these are just like little nuggets I'm just adding, right? You will see a lot of people, go in and out of keys. Something like that. Right? You'll see a lot of people doing that, but like I said, that requires an extensive knowledge of harmony and chords. You can't, there's not no easy hat for, doing this. But what I suggest is just start off with something like this. Right? That's so simple. Right? From the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6 with the 4, right? 6, 4, 1, da 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 da. And then I'm guessing you probably already have some like outside chords you can throw in there, right? So you can throw this A major right here, right? Something like that. The point is there's a lot of different stuff, but I just want to kind of give you just an overview of really what I'm thinking, really what's going on inside my mind. But if you want me to go more in depth and passing chords, definitely give it a follow, subscribe, whatever you're on, and leave some comments down leave some comments if you want me to go more into that. And I actually am gonna put the MIDI file of the beginning of what I played, the snippet I played in the beginning, on my website, so be sure to check that out.